Hello, we're live. Right, Sunday show live. It's very windy today. We've got some shorts in the box. Wait till we get some viewers in the house. Fire away any question and answers, all that sort of stuff. We're shooting trusty old PPE MG. We got some thumbs ups coming. We got any people in the house? Can't see any chats yet. We got people in. The wind's blowing an absolute nightmare here, and chalks are all over the place. Hello, Alan. How you doing, buddy? Don't know if we're going to hit anything in this wind. Right, any questions and answers, Catapult related? We'll have 10 to 20 minutes now live. See if we can smash them chalks. Morning, Alex. How you doing? And Zach, if you're watching, how you doing, pal? Morning, Anthony. Morning, Shelton. Bro, Catapult shooting. Morning, Will. Morning, buddy. Well, afternoon. Still morning. I'm a couple of minutes early. Got to get it wrapped up today. It's the missus' birthday. We were off out. How you doing? How's tricks? I'm good, thank you. All right, Alan. All right, Craig. 9.5 head shot or 12mm body shot. I only shoot for the head. Even with a big ammo, you can still. I'll shoot back for all these comments in a minute. There's loads coming. Big ammo in the body, small ammo in the head. Always small ammo in the head. Whenever you can, aim for the head. I don't believe in body shots with anything, whether that be, rabbit, pheasant, pigeon. Always head. Let's scroll back for some of these comments because we have had a bloody load. Sheepy, morning. Sheepy's man, Dean, still on the first set, the Blue Precise, mate, and they ain't lots power. Sheepy's man sets who's just comment. Everybody asks about the Blue Precise, check him out. That's where you get these from. Right, where's my comments gone? Tony Danker, morning. Chaos Hunter, morning. Pro Shot Shooting, morning. Slingshot RT, how many years do you have to practice to become accurate? Well, that varies, Slingshot RT, because I know some people who've only been shooting months, literally a matter of months. They've watched some videos, taught themselves, sort of thing, and they can shoot really good. Some people it takes a bit longer. I believe it's more to finding what style suits you. Yeah, finding what style suits you. Sorry, and adapting to it. So you can learn literally in weeks or months. But obviously, the longer you do it, the more relaxed and confident you're going to be. But it's more about finding the right time. Right then. Morning, hunting bros. Morning, James. Hi, Gamekeeper John. Shout out to Teesside. Whoop whoop. Jason, there's a shout out to Teesside there, buddy. That's unreal, Dean. I think you're on about the ban life. Yeah, it's still going, and it's pokey as anything. Jeremy, morning, John. Your shows are awesome. Well, they're getting better. This is actually honestly filmed on the reverse camera of an iPhone, so the streaming quality might actually not be that good, but we've literally picked a new laptop up yesterday with some new cameras with the live stuff on, so I'm hoping future live videos, once I work out how to do it, we can actually get them as clear as proper videos, because I understand the quality does drop a bit in the live feed, but we'll get there. Just got back from a shoot, got a squirrel. Do you make naturals? I do make naturals every now and then, Jazz Newman, but very rarely. I'll do a batch here and there and chuck them on eBay, and that's it. More in the multiplex, to be fair. Do you prefer blue GZK or red and white? Alan Laird. I haven't had a lot of experience with both. I've shot a couple of, well, this is still the first blue one. I've shot a couple of the red and white ones. I do prefer the blue, but it's all horses for courses, isn't it? My dad ordered me the £25 wooden sling off your website. Is it good? Well, I'd hope it's good. If it's how long do you think shipping will be to Hawaii? It depends which shipping option. We normally send ours all tracked. Everything we send abroad, unless it's just band sets, we send tracked. So, to be fair, they get there pretty quick. Morning, Jason. Tom Danker. Have you got any new? Tony Danker says any new designs in the pipeline? There's always new stuff coming out. We're doing a collaboration with somebody which you should be seeing soon. Big maker in the UK. And it's not Hogan's, Pete Hogan and Pro Shot Catapults, it's another one, some projection moulded stuff. So keep a lookout for that. Design heavily based on the Pocket Poacher. Morning, John. Just off to set out on a Sunday mooch. Beer and Target Shot UK. You can't beat a beer and Target. Like I say, it's the other half's birthday today. We're off out for a meal as soon as this video's done, and I shall certainly be putting a few beers down my neck this afternoon. I've had about 4 pints this year so far, so I need a few. How many times did it take to invent a new slingshot design? That's depends really. Sometimes you can get them right first time. Sometimes they need you know, loads of practicing and stuff and get them right. Jess Newman says, needs some new hunting vids. I've got another channel called Gamekeeper John Hunting, which I took all the hunting off this one onto the other. But I don't really do a lot of hunting, and the hunting that I do, I can't really be posting videos on, if you know what I mean. Well, we get some shots done in a minute. I can't wait to get it. What's up, bud? Okay, Mike. Hello, Sheldon. How you doing? Anthony, where's Pelfrey? Pelfrey's he's at home, as far as I know. I ain't seen him a lot. He's been working very long days lately. Nathan Burton, got that frame, John? Didn't know you did the GPS. Really good frame, like it. Pinky hold is perfect. Hi, John. I can't. It's worth down with a slingshot. Any aiming advice? I have a full tutorial on aiming. Sorry, I forgot what your name was. Dan Baker. Check that out. But start close, start paper. Keep it simple. Don't spend loads of money. Don't try and shoot tiny targets. Big targets or paper, close range, and enjoy it. Right, see if we can stink one of them chalks off. Start from the top left. Oh, we took a chunk out the bottom of it. Did you see it move? PPMG is a legend of a slingshot. Got to agree with you, buddy. Oh, that smashed good, didn't they? Oil cat is easier to shoot. Got 2 on order. It's nothing to do with the catapult what's easy, it's all down to the shooter. Keep it nice and simple, light bands, close range, and it will come. Look at the chalk blowing them, the wind blowing them chalks. We go for the middle one at the top, spinning and spiralling. Can you want big game with a very powerful slingshot? Of course you can. Alan Laird, any more mooching vids? Yes, we've got loads in the pipeline. The only problem is when I finish in the workshop, which is here behind me, this big building, that's my workshop. When I come out of there 5, 6 o'clock on the night, it's always dark. And I can't film the mooges at night because obviously you can't really do a lot of bird shooting and whatnot at night. But as soon as I'm coming out there in the night, straw out till 6, 7 o'clock, I'll be out doing a lot of mooching. Go for that pink one at the top next to the green one. I don't know if you can see them or not. Oh, they do smash, don't they? Yeah, like I say, this is still the first band set. I wouldn't like to guess exactly how many shots I've had, but it's still going and there's not a sign of life, and it's hitting powerful. It's my dog going mad for some reason. Oh, that do smash. Right then, any more questions? Where'd you get your bands from? I make all my own, but like I said, if you want any of this blue stuff, see Sheepy Ward, he's commented on here, you check him out on Facebook. He sells very good quality band sets at a very good price, and if you buy cheap, you buy twice. So check him out. Hello Logan, hello Elliot. You won free silvers with green bands. I use the cheap. What was that? Sorry, Anthony, I missed that. You won free silvers with green bands. I use the cheap bastards. Is single ferro band black enough for hunting? Well, that depends how wide you cut it. Slingshot RT, you can use very thin elastic, as thin as condoms, but as long as you double or treble it or cut it wide enough, it will be. My dad's going to make his own video, boys. How can I put really wide tapered bands on the PPSG? Tony Dancat, look in my O2 section. I've got a perfect video on how you fit wide bands on narrow forks, shoot straight, there's no dodgy bends or rolls. There's a lot of stuff in the O2 section. And we go for the pink one on the left. Bit of that bloody wind, eh? No excuses on this channel, we'll go for it. Whoops! Hey buddy, well, there's loads of comments, so I'll check you in a minute. Bang, and there's the pink one. Right then, hi David Lord. Hi Video Boys, Logan Outdoors. Do you make lots with the Dremel? Because I made mine with the Dremel and they take me like 3 hours to do. There's ways we do. We got bandsaws, Dremels, routers. A lot of it is cut by machine, but hand cut by machine, hand routed, so they're handmade but using the machine. There's tools for the job. Probably just some O2 video tunes showing you more how we make them and stuff. My 2 favourite YouTubers with slingshots are Gamekeeper John and Jorg from the Slingshot channel. Good old Jorg. Welcome to the Slingshot channel. Today we're going to shoot a cow. He's a legend, any Jorg. How many years ago did you want something for the first time and what was it? Well, I always used to go out with my dad. He always used to go out, well, going back 20 years ago when I was about 10, 11 years old. Probably shouldn't say it, poaching pheasants and that ages and ages ago. I've hit pheasants, rabbits and that before. It was probably about 11, 12, 13 before I started getting regular curls, but I did think I've fluked a few. previous with my old little ash cup. Do you shoot much, John? Elliot has said. I did used to 2015, 14 and 15 I used to shoot most days to compete. 2016 I did a bit. I never hardly shot in 2017, I just wasn't that interested in the comps. This year, 2018, I've been having like 10 or 20 minutes every day, so I'm sort of down to my shooting now, and already booked for all the comps this year. Just had a bit of a chilled out year last year and lost a bit of interest in the comps, but back on them now though. Is it worth us coming to Sheffield with you shooting? Peter Hunter, it's good fun. There's lads there, a couple of beers, you know, it's more fun than anything, and it is a good crack. And there's loads of good shots there, there's loads of bad shots there. People don't care, it's all fun and have a laugh. If you want to come and talk to like-minded people, look at a few catapults. And then one of the main things is have fun, and you learn a lot from the shoots. Just even if you don't shoot, you can watch people, see what they're doing, you can learn a lot. When's the new cat you're working on coming out, James Chapman? The Excalibur Super Grip will be with us soon. A few more weeks, maybe months yet though. Logan on 14 started making catapults recently with a Dremel. Don't look perfect, but practice makes perfect, exactly. Abdul Kalam, hello bro. Bosit, hi John, how long does it take for your Ferroman goal to snap? It really depends if you're shooting bands too heavy for the ammo, if you're leaving them in sunlight, if you're maxing them. There's a lot of do's and don'ts. There's a video we've actually recently started doing about how to make your bands last as long as possible, so keep checking out for that, that'll be up soon. You selling stuff down Sheffield, Mark said. I don't think I will be able to, Mark. I'm absolutely flat out. I wish I had time to stock, because I normally sell out there, but obviously I ain't got time to make stock at the moment. If I do, I might take 10 or 20 catapults or something, but that will be it, absolute tops. Hunting with a Diana airgun with a 422 scope on it doesn't need a lot of practice to hunt. Well, you don't need a lot of practice with a gun, do you, really? As long as you're safe. If you put them to crosshairs on your target, you're going to hit it, aren't you? Right, we'll go for the very right yellowy coloured one. Read that in a minute, sorry. Boom, and she smashed. Are you going to the competition in Newport in March? Video boys asked. It really depends, because I've got a son who's due the 7th for next month, so it's going to be within a few weeks. Obviously, if he comes late or anything, could only be a couple of weeks difference from the Newport shoot, and obviously my son being born. So it's one of them. I'm hoping to go. I've already booked for the April shoot in Sheffield. I've already got the hotel booked for that. The Newport one is sort of, I'm playing it by ear. I really want to go, but there's family on the way that I've got to visit as well, to obviously go and show the baby. So I've got an excuse to sort of be passing, which is good. Might get there. Cheers all for the congrats. Thank you very much. Make a sniper that shoots lead. That would be good. But for hunting, I used to believe in my head it was better, lead killed everything, but after using small 9.5 steels and single bands, they kill exactly the same. You've just got to be accurate. It's the only difference, and there's no hassle in casting all the lead on that. What's the longest distance shot you've made? Slingshot RT. I don't really do that many trick shots and stuff now, but if you look at some of my earlier videos from 4, 5, 6 years ago, shot stuff 100 metre, 120, 130 metre, card cuts from close to 80, 100 feet. But I've sort of stopped that now. Instead of doing the one-hit wonders that take, I don't know, 300 attempts till you hit it, started to just keep it real, if you know what I mean. Little mooches, live videos on targets, instead of standing there all day to get the one shot, if you know what I mean. Sort of like keep it real. Right then. When is the next giveaway? It will be Wednesday. We done one the week before Wednesday. The giveaways are every other Wednesday. I think you should get the haircut back, Nathan Burton, the mower. And I had the line down the middle. That was me, my little mower, my aiming reference. Shiny Boy 101. Shout out to all the Traveller boys. Upton, Sean Boy, Shane Finney, Terry Dean. How you doing, boys? How you doing, lads? Hope you all have a good one. Shooting straight. I ordered a new mini saw so I can get hundreds of naturals in my local woods, hoping no old people take pics of me. You've always got to be careful, ain't you? Obviously, watch where you're cutting, don't get caught, but at the end of the day, you're not really chopping big trees down. I cut a lot of naturals, but I just try and make sure I take little branches. You're not hurting the tree. I know you'll get a load of tree huggers that say, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. It's not like you're going around chopping all these things down. You're cutting little bits, aren't you? Afternoon, Ambrose. How you doing, buddy? Hope all's good, matey. But yeah, shout out to Shiny Boy and all them. Got me first rabbit. You should get a pattern of a slingshot in your hair. I don't know, because you get some Ferroband silver on, so I've got a few greys coming around the side now. Got the PPMG and we'll definitely have the Excalibur soon as available. No worries, Jeremy, I'll be sure to put a video up. How about making a special slingshot edition with expensive wood slingshot RT set? I've done a lot of customs in the past, like with all exotic woods, just don't have time to make them no more. Laugh out loud, tree hookers, Logan. Have you been shooting the same blue size since the first you had? Yep, this is the first one, and as I was saying, it's slitting with a pod. It's not lost no power. I can't say for sure how many shots. I wouldn't like to say because people might question it. But I've never had a band set go this long before, I don't think. I bet it's got to be getting 700-800 shots, if not close to 1,000. And still powerful. Still the first set from the first video. I've been shooting 20, 30, 40 shots every day. So we'll have a look at the orange chalk now. Shot that in the box and chalk come flying out. I'll read them comments in a bit, boys. So as I say, I've got to wrap it up soon. It's the missus' birthday and we're out for a bit of scran and that. I better not upset her. And smash it with. Yeah, right then. We've got a load of you in the house today. You stick it with the blue precise. Give a shout out to the NEDs, please. Whoever the NED are or NEDS. There you go, there's your shout outs. Tom Dank says Ambrose, Draper, top shooter. He sure is. He sure is. Am I sticking to the blue precise? I'm probably going to go back to Ferroband for the comms. Like I say, I'm not doing too much hunting now. So I'm probably going to get to the Ferroband. The new Ferroband is really light draw, and up to 15-20 metre it's fine for targets and that. Shout out to the man bushcrafting for making great lurcher vids. Man bushcrapping, or crapping you said, for making great lurcher vids. Check that out. I'm off, John. See you next week. See you later, Alan lad. Dave Partridge, good info, thanks. Feeling inspired. What's the chance of you sending me some bands out for my birthday? John from Shawnee. Well, we'll see, mate, we'll see. Larson Richard. Kevin sorts my bands. Shout out to Kev Lucky 7. I know Kev Lucky 7, known him for 6-7 years from the first shoots. A very good man, Kevin is. Why don't you show the youngest how to make a cheap catapult easy? Ted Dove, look on my O2 section. I've got everything from making the basics, naturals, what take minutes, right up to making full-on board cuts and scaling versions with the tools. Covers every type of making in the O2 section. Can you get blue precise from AliExpress? To be honest, Tony Danker, I ain't that sure. We just hold this tripod because we're going to be taking off in a minute with this wind. Oh shh. Please make hunting vids with your dog, John. I would watch them 1,000 times a day. We have got another hunting channel, Logan, Gamekeeper John Hunting. It's only been set up recently. We've got a couple of thousand subscribers on that. Some videos are on 500,000 views already on there, 500,000 and whatnot. Thanks for the shout out in the latest live. My name is Callum. Thank you. No worries, Ted Dove. Right. Oh, I spun that orange chalk to the side a bit. We'll still have a go. Eh? Sort of half sideways on, if that makes sense. But it wasn't a problem. I'll have another couple of minutes, see if there's any questions. And we'll get it wrapped up. Jesus, man, this wind's pretty bad. Yeah, I hope that's answered a lot of your questions. This Wednesday there'll be a giveaway, 7 PM UK time. Back on the spinner. Yeah, there'll be a giveaway this Wednesday. Got through a few questions there, some good questions as well. Do like that spinner. I'm going to have to get a smaller spinner in there because I keep rattling that one. What's the cheapest place to buy Ferroband Gold and how much for a custom sling PPMJ? I'm not making anything custom, was that, sorry? Shiny Boy, I'm not doing anything custom at the moment. If I do, you might see the odd one or two on eBay over the next few months, but no plans on doing customs. Cheapest place for Ferroband? eBay's about the cheapest. There's some good sellers on there now. Windy there, isn't it? Yeah, extremely windy, to be fair. Luckily, your catch box is just keeping the wind out. Getting that spinner anyway. Any ideas of what targets we can use in these live videos soon? Got some chalks, or any questions or any live streams you want? Anything you'd prefer? Also, where are you from? Where about in the world? What planet? Not what planet, sorry, what country you're from, even though some of us are on different planets. When will your new design be in Pro Shop? Darren Duckett. It'll be quite a bit, mate, because these protos take a while, then stock has to get made, and Pete's also having a week or two off at the moment. He's got a few things going, so he's out the game for a little bit. Mate, you're like a catty celeb. Well, cheers, Jamie. Windy up here in York too, Logan. When you make wood catties, do you use power tools? Pretty much, yeah, apart from the finishing, sanding and the last thing we can only finish band. What's the draw weight on the new Precise Lake? This blue, I take it you mean, Ambrose. This is the first one I used, the band set. It's 0.8, I believe. I put this one, I think 27 to 22. I normally shoot 30-20. And I added an extra 10 or 20 centimetre, I think, 10 or 20 millimetre, sorry, onto my draw. And it still feels pretty pokey. It's definitely quite a hard draw, but you don't have to cut your bands as wide. But like I say, I'm pretty new to Blue Precise. I'd like to try a few different cuts and stuff, but I have killed a lot with it. The lads who are friends with me on Facebook, I'll send you some pictures of what I've been out and what I've got. I've had some very big bags with this actual band set, all headshots and kills. Right then. Do more mooching vids, collecting naturals, that would be good, no worries. Mars, some of you are fun. Old school can cut. Thanks for the videos, you're the best shot ever. Well, I'm happy with that, cheers boys. I've got problems with my Ferroband Gold snapping all the time at the same place at the pouch, can you help? Bozette, who's got those, how long are they lasting? Because Ferroband Gold, if you're using tapered bands, maxed, and that they don't last. GP as well, I'll send you some of them fix. Just joined, what thickness is that band? I think it's 0.8, correct me if I'm wrong, Dean sent it me. Pretty sure he said 0.8. Love the Sunday shows live, great stuff, John. What's up, Gamekeeper? Hello, Luke. How much are the horses leg catapults, John Smith? I don't do the carving and stuff no more. If I had more time I would, but I'm just so busy with other stuff. With obviously YouTube, website, doing collaborations with Pete, commission work, and I've got so much on, to be fair. Any hand slaps and recoil with the blue? No, I've had nothing. I've put it on and I'm shooting it like I've shot anything else, if not as good at. You on Instagram and Twitter, KS Hunter? I was, but I haven't used them for about a year or two now, them accounts. So a couple of shots at the spinner. Yeah, but I haven't used them for a while, them accounts. You shoot 9.5s, yeah? Always 9.5. Spin it. What's on the handle? That is whipping thread, wax end whipping thread. It's whipped all the way round and it gives a right gruffy texture. Yeah, that's it really. Right, then we're going to have 10 shots at that spinner and then we're going to wrap this video up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a bit windy, we'll see how many we can get on it out these 10. Just clip the left of it, never spun it properly though. That's a better spin, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. We make it 10 out of 10. Precious shot. Yeah, of course. Right then. Hi George. Where'd you get your bearings from? Loads of different places really. My mate Skipman does them. Reese on Facebook does them. They're on eBay. Are you a pouch twister? No, I don't twitch the pouch. I'm a big believer in keeping everything straight. The pouch straight, the elbow not down, not up, in the same line as the bands. Everything straight, the fork straight. Now when you let go, in theory, it should all fly straight. In theory, don't always work though. live stream getting your clothes off the line. There? Oh, with the pegs, yeah. Hello from Romania, Cookie. Do you need any work in the workshop? I'm alright. Next giveaway is this Wednesday, every other week. There's one due this Wednesday. Cheers, Ambrose. Good shooting video, boys. Bye. Right, and we've been live 26 minutes, so we're going to end it there. As I said, there'll be a giveaway Wednesday. I don't know what it'll be yet. We're there every other Wednesday to give away, and every Sunday we're live. I think we've answered a few good questions today. Some good questions come in, some shout outs, and that's it really. So have a good one. Alright, taking the other half out for a birthday meal and having me a few pints. See you again, lads. All the best.